From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go now? J.P. Crawford now at the plate. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And this interleague matchup is underway. That clips the corner.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Mariners would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Just misses. And that is ball 1.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined, don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it, so we'll keep our ears open today.
Josh Naylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Yamamoto with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a ground ball.
That's foul.
And foul ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. In there for strike 1. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Home Run Derby champ. The 0-1. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now.
That's the ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. ball. Donovan around third. The relay throw. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And taking the ball for Seattle, George Kirby. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
Total command last time out. Scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The second baseman, number 25.
Kirby was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective.
Ball outside.
So what he did is impressive.
In the air, left field. The Rosarena after it. Makes a nice running catch. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Outside, that's the ball.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Betts matched a homer in his last game. In the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Ohtani went off for 2 homers in his last game. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. That is the inning. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Cole Young.
And next is the designated hitter, Cole Young.
Hey!
Second inning here, no score.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. To the right side, Edman sends it to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike. Off the plate inside, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. Pajes settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in LA, bottom of the 2nd. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Freeman.
No, that's out.
Ball to strike. There's a strike at the knees.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Donovan takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker
No, that
with
missed.
a
That's
homer
the
in
ball.
his last game.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
There's the strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Bang! Kyle Tucker the other way. Home run number 20 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Yeehaw!
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in game one of this three-game set. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball.
And a 2-2. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Right through there. Got him. That's the third out. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Welcome back. Last series the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He wastes no time on this one, and we're level. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fouled off down the right side. One. Up the middle, bats up with it on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2 on the way. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And here is Brendan Donovan.
That's the ball.
Pitch kicks away. But all the runners hold. Two on, one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Edman. On to Freeman. Double play, inning over. Solo homer gets the ends even in this one. All even at 1 apiece. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Pages smashed a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him swinging.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
No, that's low.
Just
Ball.
missed. Hernandez wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
That one fouled off. The 2-2 now. And that's outside. And that's ball 4.
Nope, ball 4.
Man,
Take
that's
your base.
a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Tommy Edman will hit next. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
That's the ball.
Hernandez, the base runner at first with one out. Next pitch
That's
misses.
down. That's the ball.
And the count now even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Mookie Betts. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. That one lifted to left. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Cole Young.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Cole Young. Grounded out his first time up.
Hut.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Mariners go down quietly there. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom 4, Shohei Ohtani. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Hey!
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air to left center. Arozarena on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Freeman, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Arozarena settles under this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
Next to hit, Will Smith. First time up was a pop out. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Off the
Ball
mark
outside.
there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one ripped into right. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now he's trying for more. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Go ahead run on base. Lau at the plate. Base hit into center field. Rodriguez in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Wood!
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's low. Down, ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez should have this one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. That catches the corner.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled off. He was late. This one popped up. Edman under it. And there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Grotterol warming up as well. Lau leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Just missed. That's outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches,
your
but
bait.
even
Ball
better
4.
takes.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
The third baseman.
So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Here comes Max Muncy. Struck out looking his first time. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Here's your 1. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Late swing, fouled off. Two on, 1 out. On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and everyone's safe. The bases are loaded.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Right down to shoot. That is strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. Home run number 5 on the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Betts stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
No, that
Action in
missed.
the
That's the
bullpen
ball.
for Seattle. Zach Eflin up and throwing. Pizzardo getting loose as well. In the air, left field. Rosarena gets under it. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field, and that will end the inning. Dodgers with the big blast, a grand slam. It's now 5-2. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Stepping in, Brendan Donovan.
The third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
No, that missed.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Dreyer getting cranked up as well. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 down.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just
That's
missing
inside.
there.
Ball
1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, number 8,
Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mariners are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mariners.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Eflin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the
Loud
Dodgers,
contact leads to the double.
catcher,
I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball inside.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Smith wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Freeman leads off second with nobody out. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second here, one gone. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Muncy digs in.
Nope. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Come on, Max.
Out towards right center field. Canzone settles underneath it, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They're still out in front 5-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Cole Young digs in now.
The designated hitter.
The M's
Cole
in striking distance,
Young.
but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the 1-0. In there at the knees.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a swing and a miss. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, number 44,
Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Rodriguez having a lot more success on the road this season. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Vesia, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez going back and brings it in at the wall.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
One out man at first. Brandon Lowe up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for Seattle. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Ambience.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Here comes Pages around third, and they're up by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up next.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Launched a grand slam earlier in the game. That was back in the 5th.
And I'd say we felt the impact of that grand slam ever since. 4 runs on 1 swing. It's just an absolute game changer.
Outside corner, there's a strike. And it's even
No,
up.
that missed. That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Naylor steps on the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 away with a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th.
Outside. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1 away with a runner at third. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
2 down, nobody on. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners 2. Back here in L.A., ready to begin the 8th. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Out to short, bats up with it. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3.
Nope, that's
Activity in the
outside.
bullpen
Ball.
for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Dreyer also getting ready. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Seattle, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alex Vesia will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Now on the bump, Tanner Scott.
66.
And he's got a nice
Tanner.
lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit.
That's a ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on.
That's in. Ball.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners 2. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That missed. That's a ball. Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball.
the inside edge. And now 3-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball down.
The 1-0. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Just
that
misses
miss. That's the
without
ball.
one. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Chopper right side. Loud. Fires over to first. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Eflin departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Edward Bizzardo taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Man at second. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 1 left for LA, but they're still on top 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Cal Raleigh up now, top 5 in RBIs for a reason, a true finisher.
Yeah, and he keeps his approach simple and drives in runs like clockwork, Boog. Every opportunity, it seems like he's converting.
Productive outs, big knocks, he's doing it all.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a legit run producer. Comes through when the lights are the brightest, the pressure is the highest.
Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next is the right fielder, number 8,
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Let's go, Tanner.
Fastball is outside. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Young, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's in there. And a count even 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark. In the air to left center. Hernandez has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next is the center fielder, number 24, Julio.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Scott gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Dodgers, Brusdar Graterol.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one off the outside edge. This one popped up. Freeman under this one. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.